Do you buy new or pre-loved? Hey guys, it's Jess from She's the Posh. Welcome back. And today I have a fun, interesting topic for you. We're going to talk about, what do you do? Do you prefer buying things brand new, or do you prefer getting it pre-loved? I make videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so please remember to hit subscribe below and ring my bell so we can become best friends here on the internet. Okay guys, I have a fun topic for you that I am just curious. There is no right or wrong way to purchase luxury items or handbags or things that you love, but I'm curious to see if you prefer buying things pre-loved or new and why you have those reasons. So I have some bags here I'm gonna share with you. There's some bags that I've paid full retail for. There are bags that I've got new but on sale. And there are other bags that I decided to do pre-loved. And what I've noticed, items and bags that I've found and the pieces, it really depends on the actual brand that I'm purchasing. I noticed that a lot of these brands I would prefer to buy a certain way. And it all comes down to the handbag math for me. Something I think about is I like to know what the price is. Am I saving money? How easy is this piece to get? So let me show you some of the bags and the reasons why I chose to do new or the pre-loved route. And let me know how you come to that conclusion. Or do you prefer one over the other? For me, I just prefer the best price. So whatever way it is to get that is the way I choose. So the first thing I thought of is a pre-loved item. So this is my Birkin 30, and I did not buy this new in store. I bought this on the pre-loved market. I did pay full what current retail is. Thanks to you guys for letting me know, because I've never been offered a bag or had any idea what the current retail was. But for this bag, it's around $11,000, which is what I paid for this bag. I got this from a friend of mine from Luxury Consignment Miami. She is a reseller. I'll have her site down below. But she had a client that was selling her bag. She does that for her clients that she has. If you're trying to sell a bag, she will do it for you, and she takes about 20% of that. So someone was selling their bag. It came with everything, all the original boxes, cards, all the dust bags, everything that it's supposed to come with it. It came with it. And this was in a color that I just thought was absolutely stunning. And I never thought I'd have a chance to get this bag, because I'm not someone that really cares for Hermes pieces. I do like some of the ready-to-wear pieces, but not enough to spend over $1,000 for them. I don't have a store near me. I don't have a way to do the journey where I could go there, build a relationship, buy it the old-fashioned way of going in the store. So I knew if I did get it, most likely I would have to do the pre-loved route, and I would have to pay over retail for it, because that's what happens with Birkins. When you go the pre-loved route, most of the time you're gonna be paying more than what current retail is for the item. However, I was lucky enough to get this for current retail, even though it was used, but it was in new condition. There's no wear or anything to this. Though this bag has been used, it is in amazing condition because of the quality of Hermes. And I just chose to do the pre-loved route because I just knew that I wasn't going to be able to do the traditional journey. It's just not for me. I'm not someone that wants to prove myself or go through all that hassle or maybe get offered a bag, because I just don't care enough for all of the different Hermes pieces to be able to be offered that, because they want to make sure someone has a real love of the brand to be able to get that. And that is just not me. So that's why I went pre-loved. So definitely Hermes pieces, most of the time I'm going to go pre-loved, or if it is an item like shoes or something that's offered online, I purchase new online. Here is an item right here that I chose to buy brand new, and that is Saint Laurent. A lot of my Saint Laurent bags are brand new. I have a couple that I bought secondhand, but Saint Laurent bags actually go on sale. I've never really paid full retail for a Saint Laurent bag. However, I've got them on sale. This bag I actually got from Jamba Shop. So this is a place that I have recommended. I'll have their site down below, but they were selling this bag, and I actually had this in this video that I did about my luckiest handbag purchases ever. And this was definitely one of them, because I got it brand new for just a little over $1,200. I know, that is crazy. But this was about 2 years ago when this size came out, and this is in the beautiful cream and gold, which is a very sought after color. and I have no idea why it was discounted that much. I think it may have been a mistake, but it was a happy mistake for me. But definitely Saint Laurent bags I'm able to find. I have bought one full retail because it was one that is hard to get. So for me, Saint Laurent bags, you're going to be able to find them on sale if they are a common color. If there's something like my toy suede bag, I had to pay full retail for. This was a little over $1,500 for this toy, but I chose to pay full retail for it because this isn't a piece that you can get everywhere. This suede is a specific color that doesn't come out all the time, where a lot of the puffer Lulus, they come out in whites and creams and blacks. This is a more common color that I can get on a sale. I can wait for that. Whereas things like this, where this is not something you're going to be able to find. So if it is on the secondhand market, most likely this will be retail, or it'll be over retail to get this beautiful cinnamon suede color. I do love to get something brand new because you know there's no wear to it, especially if I can get it under retail and for a great price for a bag that I know I'm gonna wear all the time. And a lot of times on the secondhand market with some of the Saint Laurent pieces, they are close to what they are on sale. So I definitely recommend checking out the sales. I have Lux Hunt, which I like to follow her. She loves to share all the different sales. So I'll make sure to put her down below. But yeah, I've gotten most of my Saint Laurent pieces on sale. I don't pay full price, but I still get them new. Another brand of bags that I normally buy pre-loved is Chanel. I like to buy vintage Chanel pieces that I can get for a great price, but I haven't bought much Chanel because even Chanel in the pre-loved market now has started to go up in price. When I got this bag, I was so lucky. This was right when the pandemic was starting and prices kind of dropped. There was a time in the market where the Chanel prices just dropped and I was able to get this under $3,000. Now, if I tried to purchase this beautiful tweed bag, I would be paying close to $4,000 on the resale market for this particular type of bag. So the times have definitely changed on these, but you can still find good deals on Chanel bags if you know where to look. I have some of my favorite consignment shops that have that. You can also look at Japanese resellers. There might be bags that need a little bit more work. You can take them to the leather surgeons. You will have to pay some duties when they come to the United States, but there are other ways to get Chanel, and I still recommend vintage Chanel and pre-loved Chanel. It is just not for me to spend a crazy amount of money close to what my Hermes Birkins are for like something like a classic flap. I just don't see the value in paying all that money for new when you can definitely still get them pre-loved. They're not like necessarily decent prices, but you can get them for $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. Some of the classic flaps that are a little bit older that might have a little bit of wear on it, but you don't have to fret because you can always get that fixed up when you know the right people. So definitely Chanel is a brand that for the handbags, I always go the pre-loved route and not the new route. And I have two other bags here, and these bags I paid full retail for. I have other bags that I paid full retail for. Let me grab. I could think of. I showed you the cinnamon suede, but here are three bags here that I did pay full retail for. So this is a Fendi bag. A lot of the times when it's a popular Fendi bag, it is really hard to find these on sale for much. So you can get them on sale. There's like Rue La La and stuff, but it's not usually on the popular colors or the colors that you really want. So this particular one right here, both of the Fendi baguettes, they have two different pink colors. One's like a bright pink, another one is this nude pink, and they're both called pink. So this one I chose to pay full retail for because when it came out last spring, this is the color I wanted. I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. I have never seen a more beautiful nude pink in my life. I'm not someone that usually does nude bags, but this bag just spoke to me. I love the baguettes, and I had sold all of my vintage baguettes, and then I had gotten a deal on a mini baguette that I ended up selling. So I put all those basically towards this bag. So this bag I did pay full retail for, but I felt comfortable paying the $3,000 because I had money from bags that I sold where I felt comfortable with this. But this is not something normally I would buy, but on the secondhand market, these bags are usually close to retail and they might not come with all the things. So I decided because of the color I wanted, sometimes you have to get new, just like my cinnamon suede. Lulu, if it's a color that you can't really get, it's not super common, you might want to just go with the new retail way to do it, and then maybe just sell some bags to make it so it's less money. That's how I justify some of these purchases myself. But yes, it always depends on if it's easy to find, if you should buy it. Full retail. Like, I very rarely pay full retail, but that's why I did on this piece. Here are a couple other items. I do have a few other, like Louis Vuittons are usually the ones that I buy and pay full price for, full retail. Louis Vuitton does not go on sale. Like, you guys all know that. There is no sale, there's only price increases. So these two bags I just picked because I thought the prices were crazy on these. They're pretty expensive, and I still can't believe I bought these, but I do love them. So this is my newest Louis Vuitton piece. This is the Nano Speedy, and this is in the pink denim. This Speedy, it's absolutely gorgeous and cute. I loved this pink. I love that it has a fade with it. Wait till you see the inside. The inside is so cool. Comes with a crossbody, removable strap, which is what sold me on the bag. And look at that interior, like the contrast of the pink. It is just such a beautiful bag. So with Louis Vuitton, this bag I couldn't buy pre-loved because it would be over retail. There are certain bags, and for some reason, Louis Vuitton is now pieces on the pre-loved market. Most likely you're gonna be spending more than you should. This bag I bought for a little over $1,800, which I think is extortion for how small the bag is, and it's just mostly canvas instead of leather. I think that's a crazy price to pay for it. However, on the secondhand pre-loved market, this bag is going to cost you over $2,000. I saw some for like $2,300, $2,500, $2,600 for this bag because it's not a bag that you can get that many of. I actually had to pre-order this bag. It took me months before I got it. I pre-ordered it in December and I didn't get it until like end of February. So it does take a while to get some of these pieces. So if it is a piece from Louis Vuitton, most likely if it is a newer piece, if it is harder to get, you gotta get retail and you gotta get an SA that will pre-order it for you. Same with this bag here. This is my utility pouch and I paid just under $3,000 for it last year. And this bag now retails for over $3,000. I believe it's at 32, 33, which is a crazy amount of money for such a small bag. And I can't believe that I paid almost $3,000 for this bag. It was right around, it was like $2,900 and some with tax and shipping and all that. And this is mostly canvas again. And you have the leather top, and I just really fell in love with this bag. I didn't even know how much it cost. I saw it in the fashion show and I just had to have it. So I asked, I'm like, is this coming out? When this comes out, let me know. Because it has this amazing strap with it. And this strap I've put on other bags. I'm gonna plan on putting it on my mini Speedy. It's really cute. It fits my AirPods perfectly, which is perfect for the summer and spring when I go on walks or I do errands or I do things. Like, I love having them with me so I can just pop them in my ears when I take my son to the park. That's what I do. I just listen to a podcast or music while he's playing and having the time of his life, and I don't have to hear kids screaming the whole time. Pretty awesome. And then the inside, it does fit all the necessities. I have a pocket in the back and in the front. So you have these little pouches here, which I put like my key fob. I'll put receipts in there. I'll put hand sanitizer. I mean, it fits everything you need. However, the price was crazy on this. And then even at the time I pre-ordered this, you can't find it on the secondhand market for under $3,000 used. It's just not happening for some reason. Louis Vuitton is crazy, and it just makes sense sometimes to pay retail even though it hurts, because you'll be buying it secondhand and you're paying over retail or close to retail. The prices have gotten absolutely crazy, but definitely Louis Vuitton, you have to buy new if you can, and if not, you can go the vintage route for some of the bags. But I can't believe like the Neverfull is like now like $2,000. It's just, times are crazy, guys. Times are crazy. Okay, guys, that is everything. Let me know how you prefer to buy. For me, it really depends, but I really want to pick the best way where I can save the most money. And sometimes, guys, that is paying retail. Isn't that crazy? Like, what the time we live in, that buying something retail is actually the best way to buy something, because the pre-loved market, it's crazy. Okay, guys, let me know what you do down below. Like, does it depend on the brand? Does it depend on your preference? Do you just like to go into the store? Do you like to try them on? Do you like the experience? How do you decide if to buy your bag pre-loved or new, or do you always just do one way? I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye, guys.